Hello everybody, I'm /MVC. Welcome back to Cataclysm, The Last Generation. Well, today I'm gonna derp around with Sue Cannon for a little while. Sue Cannon, female Micus. Got no plans, I'm just here to have a little fun. What the hell was that? I don't need a plan. Cataclysm gives me a plan. It says, Marquis War Ellsworth's machete falls to the ground. It looks like one of the updates has adjusted, the pocket sizes or something. And sorry about that, War. Oh, I think I did want to make a quick entry, though, here. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Let's make a new page. Keep getting this crack warning. Thanks for that. Yeah, it's been 2 days since our last episode. Oh, happy Halloween, by the way. Sue just has a few things to note here. I want to keep track of her skill progress as we work on this project. She says, I expressed my love for War the other day. And he said, Sue, I'm also very fond of you. It's not exactly what I meant, War. War's wounds have been healing rather well. I think soon he'll be ready to resume his own adventures. In the meantime, I'm thinking about getting some smoking racks going and making some charcoal so that I can start smoking some of these fruits and also find out whether I can smoke these delicious Marlos berries. I also need smoking racks in order to make a particular kind of melee weapon that I remember reading about in my Irish history class. It should be an interesting day. Alright, so what I've done here, what have I got? Did I already make the, yes, I already made the filled metal charcoal kiln. And, man, that was easy. And I got a few other things to do. I want to see about strapping. I want to see about making... Can I make maybe wood spikes to put on the front of this car? And I'm thinking about maybe mounting mattresses to the front of this car. And that's going to require finding mattresses. I don't know if that recipe is in this fork or not. Another thing I need to do is go up here to the sugar house and see if I can get some more maple syrup, because I went and got a barrel of maple syrup out of there many episodes ago, and that would help me make fruit also. Oh look, there's a blackberry bush right here. Oh, I've already picked those. Because I found that maple syrup allows me to make these things. Let's look here. Fruit leather. You can make fruit leather with maple syrup and fruit. It lasts 3 seasons, and it's only got about 200 calories, but boy, you can make a lot of it at a time, and that's perfect for Sue. But anyway, let's see if we can get some smoking racks going. I think I was going to put them down here. Yeah. The problem with putting them down here is going to be when I go to craft that weapon. Let's see if I can make a... Is it shillelagh? No, it's shillelagh. Shillelagh. Yeah, there it is. So this is a... and you just need to grab a couple tools, I guess, is all I need. Oh, no. I need a file to make that? Oh, bull crap. But then you need some kind of smoker in order to make it. And then... butter or lard? Interesting. Mutant lard will work. Okay. So, okay, we're going to have to kill something and butcher it for the fat, and then render the fat into lard, huh? Let's look at that. take, let's for example, mutant lard, which you could just use fat to make. Okay, great. That's doable. But what about this filing quality? I'm worried about this. I need a quality, right? Yeah, filing. That has level 1 filing quality, and it's just sand and a leather patch. Okay, no problem. We'll have to grab some sand, too. But anyway, let's get the smoking racks going first. I'm going to open my build menu. Here we go. Should be able to make a smoking rack, although it's kind of time-consuming. Digging, hammering, cutting, wood sawing, 16 planks, and 8 rocks. Should I get charcoal going first? Let's see if this has run its course yet. It will be finished burning in 23 hours. Okay, cool. We're making charcoal now. Let's get that smoking rack going. Let's put it right there. Drowsy? At 9 a.m.? That's odd. Sue, you're just gonna have to suck it up, I think. Let's make another one. By the way, I want to talk about Sue's health and well-being because, interestingly enough, she has finally reached a normal weight, which I was able to get her to reach a normal weight by wandering through the forest, eating everything that's growing on the trees and bushes, and it worked great. So she no longer is like starving to death constantly. And then she can go over here, and because I've made a bunch of these fruit leathers, actually let's go ahead and eat the plums, and then we'll chow down on some more fruit leathers. And that ought to get her going, yeah. Cool. We'll build another smoking rack. Not entirely sure how many of these I'm gonna need. Your stomach cramps as if desperate for food. Really? It's kind of an odd response to have when you're a person of normal weight, isn't it? Desperate for food? Get out of here. Here, let's eat a multivitamin real quick. Make sure she's getting all her vitamins. And a bunch of more fruit leather. She shouldn't be hungry, really. I think I'll make 2 rows of these. That makes sense to me, somehow. Build another one right there. You can't focus while choking. Oh, it's an asthma attack, which I think I can safely ignore. Alright, that's good. Now she's thirsty, basically. We'll put a smoking rack over here. So yeah, she can just do this all day long. This is a huge investment in future calories, I think. Excellent. Okay. Let's make 1 more. I think 6 smoking racks will be enough. And basically, I just found all these planks lying around. A wonderful place to make a base. The lumber mill. Alright, so that left me with 9 planks. Okay, perfect. And how many rocks? 31 rocks and 9 planks left. Cool. Now, this is still going to have some time left on it. 14 hours. So yeah, she can get some sleep here in a minute. Hungry again. So one of the things that I wanted to do, what's her speed right now? Speed 100, move cost 114 because of a certain amount of encumbrance. Oh, it's her legs and stuff are encumbered by having what? Slacks and a waistcoat and knee-high boots? Really? Why are your legs so encumbered? That's odd. Knee-high boots. Encumbrance is what? Oh, we can switch to body parts here. Thank you for your comment. Somebody told me, by the way, you can switch to various body parts by hitting right arrow. Here we go. Knee-high boots. Encumbrance is 10. Do they have armor, though? Yeah, they do. So, that's interesting. I don't know if we really want the speed penalty associated with those, but it is nice that they have some armor value. Anyway, I had sent Sue out here earlier. Check our ammo levels. Okay, let's reload that rifle. Which one? Reload. Got a Stanag magazine inside the holster. Okay. Alright, so we got a little bit of ammo to work with here. Do I have a melee weapon? Cudgel. Right. I want to upgrade that cudgel. So first we'll look for some sand. I'm sure there's some sand just hanging out around here somewhere, probably. Like I did a little digging over here before. I didn't get sand out of there. I may have to find an actual sand patch for that. Anyway, I sent Sue out here earlier and found something interesting. Guess I killed a zombie right there. Ah, there we go. Zombie deer. And that deer is directly to the north, eh? Okay. That poor giant aphid is getting killed by the zombie deer. I found something very nice around here. Here it is. A whole bunch of blackberry bushes. This is my big motivator for getting the smoking racks going. But then there were zombie deer everywhere. I think I see another one. Is that just a slime? Okay, I'm not too worried about that. So I'm wondering how the aphid is doing up here. Okay, the zombie deer is chasing the aphid down. Aw, poor guy. Let's go save his life. We like to keep the aphids around for the sugary substances that they produce. Oh. He's just running for it. I think the aphid is doomed. Although, yeah, they're far enough outside my bubble of reality not to consider anymore. Alright, what was the other issue? So is this a slime? Multiple slimes. Corpse of a zombie deer. That needs to get smashed. Okay. I wonder if she can just beat on these slimes. Let's make sure there's only 2 of them. Okay, apparently. I'm gonna try the cudgel. There it is. Zombie deer. Yeah. How much faster is he? He's slower than me and injured. Can I take him out with a cudgel, I wonder? I want to get away from this slime. 16 damage with the cudgel? Oh, that was nice damage. Hey, don't you hit me. Oh, she's good with this cudgel. Heck yeah. See if we can smash this. Stop smashing. Is he he's dangerously close. Alright, so I did whack him once, right? Yeah, he's well injured too, so... Ouch. Ouch. Kill it, Sue. Okay, cool. His body melts away, leaving 2 slime globs, which are technically edible. I don't think we want to eat that, though. It does wiggle occasionally. Oh, do you know? Oh, wait. Is a zombie deer... It wouldn't give mutant fat, I don't think. Alright, there's an aphid that we've rescued from this dangerous situation. I'm hoping we're done with the zombie deer. That was, I was tired of dealing with that. We've got this whole stretch of forest to be harvesting goodies from. We're in minimal pain. Did I bring anything for that? No. But we can use these makeshift gauze patches. Oops. I need to make more of those. Here's some honeydew. Alright, so I want to talk about how I've been feeding Sue. Well, it's summer. But there's just a real lack of fruit trees in this area. But you got to keep your eyes peeled for bushes and stuff. I don't want to harvest those. Oh, there's a blackberry bush. Let's go ahead and harvest. So, we didn't find anything. Pine tree. But anyway, I found that my calories were net positive. Just wandering around the forest. Various sections. Oh, here we go. So here's one. What do we got? Cherry tree. Yeah, you get 16 cherries. Now, I think each one of those makes a fruit leather, if I'm not mistaken. So 16 fruit leathers at 150 calories each. That's a whole meal we basically found, I think, off of that. Now, you can comb through the bushes looking for eggs and whatnot, which I used to do, and I've quit doing that. Here's a strawberry, maybe? Raspberries. And another asthma attack. We may want to think about... Oh yeah, see now if I run across a zombie deer right now, it would be very bad. Can't breathe. Alright, let's wait for the asthma attack to end. Now I'm not carrying her inhaler because I only have so many of these inhalers. Actually, I'm down to one. She uses her inhaler automatically. I want to say it, so I wish it would say, use inhaler. Let's wait 5 minutes. Okay, we're still having an asthma attack. Okay, there we go. We're good. Well, this is... Oh, here we go. Raspberries? There we go. There's 5 more raspberries. So yeah, this is all fruit leather. The only thing is we're going to have to go get some more maple syrup. So I think I'm going to go do that now while we wait for the charcoal to be ready. Yeah. Now, one thing I've done is I bound... Let's use this key. I bound auto travel to F2. So now I'm just tapping the move button and she automatically avoids certain features. Trying to get some strawberries. Plums, maybe? No. And boy, is that handy. If you haven't done that, I highly recommend it because walking through these forests is a real pain in the butt. And a long time ago, somebody suggested that I bind the auto travel key. That was a tremendously good suggestion. Okay. Now, we found enough to keep her going for a little while. What is a burnt stick doing over there? That is very strange. Then I can turn auto travel off. Now here's a few easy to reach fruit trees that I noticed when we were walking around here earlier. There we go. Got some plums. That's all good stuff. And I wonder if she has time to go get the maple syrup. Let's see, it's 6:17 p.m. Actually, we could probably call it a day. Then we'll load up those smoking racks. The other thing I wanted to look at, let's see about this. Can I craft... Okay, spikes are made with chunks of steel. Okay, they take 30 minutes each. Large and slightly misshapen metal spike could do some damage if mounted to a vehicle. So you can't make wood ones. I got this idea from Hardware to Spare. His spikes seemed really deadly. The other thing is I was thinking about mounting a mattress to this. Let's look at the front of the vehicle here. And tentatively say we want, or do you install it here? Mattress? There, tied mattress. Mechanics 0. You need seat belts, short cordage ropes, short ropes, vines, and a mattress. A mattress strapped to the vehicle. Okay. Is it, or do you mount it here? The installed frame already occupies the structure location. Okay, I think you tie it right in front of the frames. Where can I get mattresses? It would really annoy these guys if I took their beds apart. There might be some in the mansion, if I had the courage to go back there. That would actually be a pretty close... Ah, you know what? Actually, this would be a place to get them too. That rural house. I'll bet I could get a couple mattresses out of there. Cool. Well, for now, let's put Sue to bed and see if she mutates or anything, because I'm very curious about that. Sue, go ahead and eat. Let's just go ahead and eat our fresh stuff here, like plums, raspberries. There, she's pretty good. My calorie tracker working. We've got huge calorie intake, plenty of iron, calcium, and vitamin C. Yep, fruit will do everything you need it to do. I think she has a blindfold to put on. She can put on her earplugs and blindfolds and get some sleep. I fully expect to start mutating over the next couple of days, but we shall see. Actually, I'm going to take a pause right here while she sleeps, and I'll be back. Oh, wait. The seething masses attempt to wall non-Micus away from the Marlos. We will adapt and defeat them. Really? What does that mean? Cool. Alright, well, I'm going to pause here. I'll see you in the morning. Alright, I got myself a fresh cup of coffee, and looks like Sue is awake. It says, your body feels responsive and agile, making movement a pleasure. It also says, whatever you're eating, it's not enough. Your body needs more energy. I'm getting mixed messages here. But okay. Let's take off the blindfold and remove the earplugs. I wonder how wars do... What's that say? He's ignoring me. Ignoring me. What? Ignoring me. Wait, shouldn't it say he's following me? Let's chat with him real quick. Oh, it's because he's sleeping. I just wanted to see if he was hungry or not. And if he's mutated any. Looks like he got the mouth flaps back. Alright. Let's see. It's is it size up stats? Here we go. He's hungry and thirsty. So, look. Why is he hungry? We've got food in the larder, right? You know, it doesn't really say if there's food in the larder, does it? Oh, okay. We have 300 kcal in storage. Okay. So he should be eating out of the larder. Let's make a distribution real quick. Because I'm not real sure how all this works, but... I don't want him eating my fruit leather, by the way, but we can, like... We've got sealed... Oh, wait, shoot. We got nothing to put in the larder, do we? Let's look under this over here. We could try to put Marlos berries in the larder. Okay, these cookies can go in there. And, let's just distribute... Maybe... the ketchup, or... junipers, rotten tomato sauce. This is gelatin, okay, and shelled almonds, and yeah. Okay, so to distribute it, I put it over here first because this is the distributions area. There, you can get that, and what's in there? Shelled almonds, okay, and not the honeydew. Alright, so we just put some food over there. We look over here, distribute the food. There's another 350. There, 700 calories for you, War. I love you. Okay. So what has happened now? This should be done. It will be finished in 3 hours. Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead and do the other part of our adventure then. I want to go look for maple syrup. What's our torso? It's not bad. Not bad. Oh, this key. You? Whoops. I can't believe she's... Oh, still fumbling with the controls after all this time. She's done a lot of driving, actually. Yeah, I noted the location of the blackberry patch. I want to go ahead and get some of this maple syrup if possible. Why did auto drive not work? There it goes. Tanned hides are no longer in the game. I hope to never complain. I was looking at the Last Generation Discord and watching all the things these devs are working on, from the giant wasp. Don't run into the giant wasp. You know, I think one of the most exciting things about what I see in the developer Discord is all the tiles that they're creating. And their goal is to have no tile missing from the MSX Auto tile set. And the guy who's working on them is just amazing, man. He's been making the most incredible looking tiles. Meanwhile, Worm Girl's doing all these crazy tweaks and stuff that she wants done. And I've deliberately decided, whoa, not to have an opinion about any of those changes. I don't want to risk any opinion that I hold or express interrupting the creative flow that's happening over there. Because the inspiration is running thick as maple syrup right now. Who knows where this game is headed? Now, what do we have over there? This concerns me. Okay, it's just a cockroach. I think these cockroaches are relatively easy to dispatch. But just in case, we'll leave the engine running. By the way, neat thing about the sugar house location, all these maple trees already have spiles and buckets. So we can harvest the sap, I think, in winter. This will be a place to come if I'm still playing this save file come winter. Now back here somewhere, should be turning on our flashlight. There we go. We got some neat stuff. Okay, metal tanks, that's 6 maple sap, and that one, 5 and 6. That doesn't seem like a lot. We've got a spare bucket. I think there's more in these standing tanks, possibly. And look at all these logs we could be hauling back to turn into charcoal. That's pretty neat. But they're heavy, though. Go over here and examine these tanks. Do you want to fill that one? No. You want to fill that one? No. Well, there's not that much syrup left here, I think. Well, we'll grab the syrup that there is. That's a 60-liter tank. I wonder how much sap that would hold. Okay, volume. 5C of 240C. Yeah, these things are practically empty. We could probably throw that maple syrup into a container, a smaller container. What's this? A regular hammer. If I remember correctly, though, there was some scary creature in the kitchen area. I don't want to go check that. Yeah, that is a ridiculously small amount of syrup. Let's see if we can wield one of these tanks. Alright, let's do that. Then let's unload the other ones. Into the tank we're holding. Yeah. Well, we got a little... Look at that. She's carrying the tank. I'll never be able to say enough good things about Cataclysm. This game is just amazing. I wonder, will this hold it? It says you put it into the hatch. Okay, good. We're good. Turn this flashlight off. Look at that. I remembered. Alright, I'm gonna go see about some mattresses now. Gotta get past these stupid... I've really come to hate these things. There's so many of them. And they're everywhere. Giant dragonflies. Cataclysm. The giant dragonfly generation. Oh. And that's why I want a mattress on the front. Alright, let's see if we can now auto drive down to right here. Another thing on my to-do list today is to go back to the tower and see if he has anything to say to me after I've been, you know, we are Micus for a full day. Or actually, I think it's been 3 days now we've been Micus. And no evolution. Please don't tell me it takes a year to evolve as a Micus. That would be way too long. Been a few episodes since we were down in this area. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my god. Yeah, sure. Just pull right up to the hitchhiker. It's a full-on zapper zombie. That dude is dangerous as hell. What else? Oh, this guy, huh? Zombie snapper. Oh, here, let's look at our memory of this area. Was there a mat? Yeah. Yeah, there ought to be at least a couple of mattresses I can get out of there. If I've got the tools on me. Not sure if I brought them. What are we going to do with this zombie zapper? I don't even want to fight him. There's also a swimmer zombie, apparently. I really don't want to get zapped. I really don't. Back up. You know what? Let's make these spikes and just run over these guys using the other vehicle. That's what I want to do. Oh, or. Hold on a second. I just had a moment of inspiration. Dark inspiration. There is an NPC with a gun over here in the NECC area. Let's go back here and get this zombie's attention again. And I think this NPC over here will be really upset by what he's about to see. Here we go. Yeah. How do you like me now? There he goes. Oh no. You get distracted? Don't come for me. There's all kind of targets here for you. Oh, whatever. Let's drive past him. We'll let the NPCs worry about him. He'll get interested in that vendor here in a minute. Yep, he's trying to get in the tent. Now, I'm thinking that if I hug this area over here like so, these other zombies may ignore me because it's still 4 a.m. Yeah, they can't see me over here right now. So let's just let go of the controls for a minute. If I get out on this side, let's make sure they can't see me. Yeah, they can't see me. We're good. I think. Huh? Oh, deconstruct, not disassemble. Deconstructing this will yield a mattress. There we go. Not sure how many I need. I'm gonna grab 4, I guess. Oh, I could make actual beds for us at the monastery too by doing this. Now that I think about it. Oh, these are taking up more room than... Oh, these take up a lot of space. Okay, that may cause me some problems. How many am I dragging right now? 2. Okay. I am almost certain that there's no way these are going to fit. Let's look at how big they are. Volume, 1200C. Okay. Volume, 360C. Yep. There is no way I'm fitting these mattresses in this car. Oh, wait, but maybe... Okay, I needed... Let's see. It said seat belts. See about mounting these here. Seat belts or short cordage ropes, or short vines. I don't want to take the seat belts out of the car. So short cordage ropes or short ropes. Interesting. I think you can craft those out of long strings. Let's look. So if I take a long string, look at the related recipes. Or, yeah, you can make them out of all kinds of things. This one doesn't take long. Short ropes. What about seatbelts? Can I craft a seatbelt? No. Alright then. Okay, so for this adventure, what we're gonna have to do, I'll have to drive down here and do the work. I can't haul the mattresses in my existing vehicles. I need to go grab some seatbelts out of some cars, apparently. Hey, do you want to go see the heretics at the NECC? We can go check on their progress. Oh, we've got all of their attentions now. Swimmer, snapper, everybody. I see another one lurking around in the window. I think it's a bloater, maybe. Actually, I've just changed my mind. I'm gonna leave them here and run over them. For that, I'll need... I think I have chunks of steel and stuff laying around. If not, we can take a hammer to a car and get some. Look down here and see how the, Oh, wow. Can you believe that? This zombie did not get interested in any of the NPCs in this area, and neither did they get interested in him. That's pretty wild. Huh. we'll give it some time. Let nature take its course. Chunks of steel. Yeah, we'll check on what we got in storage first, I guess. Whoa, Sue. Your driving terrifies me. Oh. Need to grab that, tank. Go. Hey, War, I brought some more, cooking materials. All I want is for you to be happy. Why can't you be as happy as me? Should try the berries. Okay, what do we got? It will finish in 2 hours. Okay, we made us wait. Alright, let's see if I've got chunks of steel and stuff over here. I do! I can make spikes. Cool. Let's grab those and let's craft a spike. Ooh, spiked cudgel. This is a new recipe on me. 16 bash and 4 stab. Precise strike, 95 base moves per attack. What? Using 8 nails and a cudgel. Really? Oh, that's cool. 16 bash and 4 stab. Let's look at our existing cudgel. 17 bash with a 2-hit +1, 95 base moves per attack. That stab damage might do a few things. Let's go ahead and craft it, though. Spike. Spiked cudgel. What's it take? 5 minutes. A short bit of wood with nails driven through the business end to create a menacing, if inelegant, weapon. You lose the 2-hit bonus in exchange for the 4 stab damage. Probably not worth doing, to be honest. But I'm going to do it just because it's cool. Awesome. Okay, we've got a spiked cudgel now. By the way, there's no tile for that when wielded. That's a shame. Alright then. Back to business. Spike. So it's 30 minutes each. Do we get batch savings on that? No. So let's go ahead and just do like 4 of these. War assists with crafting. Thank you, War. Okay. Grab those spikes. And where's... Let's eat these cherries. Yes. So on this vehicle, I want the spikes. I look at the hood end here. Spike is not an option for some reason. Why is this? Oh, I need welding rods, welding wire, glare protection, acetylene torch, etc. Well, that's not going to happen. Drop those off over there. But that killed enough time that less than an hour. Fine. 30 minutes. 23 minutes. Okay, should be done. We got about 40,000 charcoal. I don't want to grab that. Let's just move it to here. Okay. See how much these smoking racks hold. You need 600 charges of charcoal, minimum amount, 1,200 charges, reload. Put how many? Are you telling me I can put 40,000 charcoal on one smoking rack? Hold on a second. Read this again. Remaining capacity is 80C. 600 charges for 4 cups. Well, is a C a cup? Okay. Remaining capacity is 80C. So at 80 cups... Goddamn math. I mean, really. Minimal amount is 1,200 charges, which would give you 8 cups, but the capacity is 80. You need like 12,000, don't you? I don't know. Reload, well, let's just divide it up. We've got 40,000, we've got 6 racks, that's 8,000 per rack, right? I think. I don't know, it's math, you know? Let's put 8,000 on here and see what happens. I think I miscalculated. Yeah, I totally miscalculated. All right, but anyway, we've got some smoke on there. We'll go grab blackberries and see how it goes. I want to make more charcoal, so what I had done, was I using this? Yeah, large wooden sheets. So what I can do is move, I think, these wooden sheets over here. How many does it hold? 6, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Then we can examine it and fire it. There we go. That'll give us another 40,000 charcoal. In the meantime, I want to go grab all these blackberries. We'll get this process started. You can't focus while choking. Ignore. Oh. Okay, so... yeah, there's a way in, actually. Get in here from this side. I'd say this black... You just don't find anything usable? I thought I'd get a lot of blackberries out of here. My goodness, I really didn't get that many. Okay, I think that's all of them. Yeah. Okay, that's the whole blackberry patch. How many did we get? 29, 34, 37 blackberries. Let's find out how many can go on a smoking rack. And some raspberries. Nice. You know, the new system of using cup measurement is really confusing me. I got used to the, what was it, liters? Now we're in cups. Maybe there's a setting for that. I may have to check. Anyway, let's see if we put food on the smoking rack. Insert food for smoking. Remaining capacity is 37C. Yeah, I'm not sure I need all these racks. I'll need them if I get meat, though. So, it's fine. I was thinking there were some more fruit trees over here. Could be wrong. Oh, there's definitely going to be a zombie deer in the area, too, depending on how far he chased that aphid. Gotta watch out. Kinda seems like a waste not to fill up the whole rack. Mutated poppy flower. Should be some things. See what the area around. Yeah. There's a few fruit trees over here near the refugee center. Zombie deer spotted. There he is. You bastard. So we were doing pretty good using the cudgel before. I guess that's what I'm going to try to do. Let's drop our duffel bag over here. We are wielding the weapon, it just doesn't show it. I don't see the deer on my... Where did he go? Oh. There he is. Still chasing the aphid. Alright. Forget about him then. Ah. Gas mask is still being worn. That's weird though that I don't see it on her face. Why? Look at that. Have I made it invisible? Oh, no, I'm not wearing it. That's why. Okay, very good. Nothing can be examined nearby. Nanny berries. Are they not in season or something? Autumn. That's an autumn berry. Oh. It's like every fruit tree over by the refugee center is nanny berries. Well, we know where to come in autumn, I guess. Yeah, they're literally all nanny berries. Look at that. That's crazy. It must be a map gen thing. Oh, that's cool. Well, screw it. We're gonna fire up the smoking rack. Oh, what do we got? Oh, man. Yeah, he came up on me suddenly. Run. And... Is he faster than me? Much faster than me. Oh, I'm not running. How's he doing now? A bit slower. Okay. Battered him for 18. Ooh, okay. He's a zombie, so there's no need to butcher him for mutant fat. I won't get any. Checking out the aphid area here. Alright, let's just fire up the rack. Then we can say we got something done. Where the hell am I? Okay. See how wonderful the auto travel button is? Let's fire it up. Okay, let's see how much smoke we're getting. Yeah, it's going out about 3 tiles total. Oh, not too bad. I think using this as the smokehouse down here should be just fine. Now, how long is it going to take to smoke? Five hours. Okay, we'll just read for 5 hours. What do we got to read here? Vehicles, computers, food handling, healthcare, computers, fabrication. Sure, let's read the fabrication book for a bit. War studies with you. Very cool. So it's 10 a.m. We'll stop at 1:30. You can't focus while choking. Ignore the asthma attack. Something has crawled out of the duck egg. It's a duckling. Get out of town. No way. No way. We'll investigate that in just a second. We could almost learn everything we need to know about fabrication 4 from doing this. War is learning too. I may have to switch to him and get him to eat. I don't want him to starve to death while we're playing with Sue. Okay, that's plain. Something has crawled out of the coot egg. We need... I'm gonna have to make animal carriers. Yes, a waterfowl chick. We have a waterfowl chick. Now, is there a coot? Wait, it said something crawled out of the coot egg. You feel a persistent fatigue. Your body is struggling to function. Something has crawled out of the duck egg. Coot egg. Well, something crawled out of the coot egg, but nothing was actually born, apparently. Can we make... We need to eat. And drink, probably. That did it. Oh, there's an animal carrier. I'd wanted to craft this before. Animal locker? Some kind of cage. Chicken cage. Wire container made for transporting chickens. You can use it to hold any tiny animal. Use it on a suitable animal to capture. Uses 4 wires and 1 hour. Okay, let's make one of these. Let's see if we can capture this little chick. Also, I'll try it on the aphids, but I'm sure they're probably too big. Wield the cage. Apply the chicken cage. The waterfowl chick avoids your attempts. He avoids, avoids, avoids. You can't use a chicken cage there. He avoids your attempt. Avoids your attempt. So is this not possible, or is he just dexterous? No, I didn't get him. Oh, no, didn't get him. Well, that is damn unfortunate. Look at that. This cage doesn't work at all. I'm going to make a bug report about this one. I'm thinking... Oh, I got him. I got him. No bug report. That was a false alarm. You capture the waterfowl chick and your you know. There's also no tile for that. But anyway, it probably shouldn't be that hard. I'm gonna say that. Okay, so we could convert this. This could be our little chicken house. Wow, I don't know what you need in a chicken house. I'll have to go look at the other guy's chicken house and see. So how do we let the chick out? Let's see if we can do that. Chicken cage holding a waterfowl chick. Contains a waterfowl chick. This is cool. I've never used these before. I'm sure it's in DDA, but... Okay, place him where? Place him right there. You release the waterfowl chick. Okay. I'm gonna shut him in there for now. We're also going to keep an animal cage in the car at all times. In case we want to capture something. Alright, so our food should be done over here. Remove food. You remove the dehydrated fruit. Okay. And there it is. 37 dehydrated fruit. Now what's the calorie value? 62. Wow. Not that great. But anyway, so for every 10, that's 620. So 30 of them is 1800. So, okay. All the blackberries and raspberries we collected amounts to like 1 meal worth of dehydrated fruit. That is not great. What's the best way to move this stuff over here? I think we'll just put it right here. Oops. Am I auto? Oh no. There we go. Okay. And War's probably hungry, so I'll switch to him and feed him. Alright, well, it's about time to wrap my episode up. I hope you weren't bored with this one. I had fun derping around. In the next episode, we're going to have to go get some seat belts and go mount the mattresses to the car. And whatever else I come up with to do. I'm disappointed that Sue hasn't really mutated at all. So I think we're going to have to go back and see the Micas again and find out if there's some part of that puzzle that we're missing. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. And I'll see you in the next one. In the meantime, I'll see you in the comments. Happy Halloween.